Please trust me when I tell you this. This one is a tearjerker. The Judge. So The Judge is a movie starring Robert Downey Jr. and Robert Duvall. They play father and son in this movie. Robert Duvall is the judge in this small town called Carlinville, Indiana, in which Shelburne Falls, Massachusetts substitutes for in this movie, because that's where this movie was filmed. And Robert Downey Jr. is a lawyer in Chicago. So the premise of the movie is that Hank Palmer is an upstate lawyer from Chicago. That's Robert Downey Jr. His mother dies. He has to go back to the funeral in Carlinville, Indiana, and he has to go with his two brothers and his father. He and his father butt heads. They don't really like each other. His father didn't like what he did in the past. And then after all of this, his father goes out for one night, and then he comes back home, and then the next day the cops come and say that we found blood on your father's car. He's got to be taken to court, and Robert Downey Jr. needs to defend his father for the movie. And that's our courtroom drama premise. So there you go, that's the gist of the movie. That's the basic premise of the movie. Now this movie, I like Robert Downey Jr. Ever since he started playing Iron Man, I have loved this guy. I think he's a very good actor, and let me tell you, he knows how to make good movies. He knows how to make shit movies good. I'm not saying this is a shit movie, but I'm just saying, stuff I've seen him in that's complete shit, he's the only good part in. And in this movie, he's really good, because he's Robert Downey Jr. And also, Robert Duvall is in this movie, and he is really good as well. They have great chemistry on screen. Like, these two are in just about every scene together in the movie, and every scene they are in the movie, you're just like, oh my god, I swear to God, they could be father and son in real life. That's, like, how broken, twisted, and crazy this whole relationship is. I'm talking about the relationship in the movie, not in real life. Let me tell you something, this is a feel-good family movie. This movie is gonna make you want to call your father at the end, because you'll be like, oh my god, everything that I did in my life, Dad, I'm sorry. Everything you did, I know you're sorry. Let's go watch The Judge. Let's make amends. Let's forgive each other. This is the perfect movie to watch with your father. And I gotta say, this is probably one of the best courtroom dramas I've seen. I think A Few Good Men is probably the best one I've seen, but as far as this one goes, despite all the cliches, it's still a really good movie. And by cliches, I mean everything you could think of that would be in a courtroom drama is in this movie. But that doesn't stop you from having a fun time with this movie. I mean, yeah, it could be slow-moving in some parts. Drama might not be everybody's thing. Drama movies really aren't my thing. But when they got good actors in it, like Robert Duvall and Robert Downey Jr., I'm in. Now, I saw A Few Good Men in school. I did not think I was going to like A Few Good Men. I was going to be like, this is freaking boring as all hell. It's gonna suck, even though it's got Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise is kind of annoying because he's into all that Scientology shit. I was like, this movie is gonna blow, but hands down, it's one of the best courtroom dramas I've ever seen, if not the best. If you have like a shitty life, this movie just shows you that family is much more important than everything else. If you have a shitty aspect on life, go watch The Judge, because this will make you want to, like, be closer to your family, and like I said before, it's going to make you want to call your father. To me, right now, in this world, this and like kids' movies are the kind of movies that we need right now. I'm not saying, like, throw out all the action and thriller bullshit shit. I don't know. I'm not saying all those are bullshit, but I mean, if you just watch this is like, if you watch, like, thrillers and mysteries and action movies all day, and you watch The Judge, you'll be like, that's a nice getaway from, like, all the shit that's going on with fucking ISIS, those pricks in the Middle East, and this whole Ebola crisis. This is a little getaway from this. And with all the family values and family morals stuff in this movie, it's like that movie Warrior with Joel Edgerton and Tom Hardy. If you haven't seen it, see it. It's a very well done movie, full of cliches, but it's very well done. Now, I know that Warrior and The Judge are two weird movies to make comparisons to, but their themes are very similar. In Warrior, you have this estranged family, two brothers that hate each other. They hate their father because of what he did to their mother. Their mother's out of the picture. He's trying to reconnect with the two boys. The two boys fight each other in the MMA ring, and then, despite hating each other, at the end of the movie, they start loving each other. The same thing can be said for The Judge. The Judge relies heavily on those father and son themes that we saw in Warrior. For instance, in this movie, Robert Downey Jr. is the middle child in the family. He's got two other brothers that Robert Duvall's character, who's Robert Downey Jr.'s father in the movie, adores, loves, but he hates Robert Downey Jr.'s character because of what he did to one of his younger brothers when he was little, and because he's old, he's got I won't give it away. He's got something wrong with him, though. And he thinks that Robert Downey Jr. isn't as good of a lawyer as he should be. And now, because the police found blood on Robert Duvall's car, Robert Downey Jr. has to defend him in court, and they have to reconnect with each other, and in the end, they reconnect with each other. Sorry, spoiler alert. And that's why I'm happy that not every week, but like every once in a while, these kind of movies come out. These father and son themed movies that are like, the father and son don't really get along. Their relationship is broken and betrayed, and then by the end of the movie, they can mend their relationship and live on with a happy life. I like these kind of movies every once in a while. So in the end, despite all the courtroom drama cliches and some of the slow-moving scenes in the movie, you have two top-notch actors in Robert Downey Jr. and Robert Duvall, and this is probably one of the best courtroom dramas I've ever seen. And you have those themes of the father and son reconnecting after a broken relationship, mending their relationship, trying to reconnect with each other. It's one of those feel-good movies. It's a tearjerker. I didn't cry, but I know my mom started to cry when I took her yesterday. Watching some of the scenes in this movie, especially with Robert Duvall's character, I look over and I swear to God, holy shit, I think she was really in tears. But in that sense, I was going to give this a buy digitally on iTunes, but I like Robert Downey Jr., and from what I've seen with Robert Duvall, I like Robert Duvall a lot. He's 83, but he looks like he's 200, and he's still going strong, so kudos to you, Robert Duvall. So that means I have to update the rating to buy the physical copy on Blu-ray. This movie really touched me. It touched my mom. It's going to touch a lot of people. Not in a weird way. It shows you the values of what family means to somebody and how if your relationship is broken, how you can fix it. It's a tearjerker and it's emotional. And from the end scene of the movie, you're just like, wow. His father really did touch his heart. So, what did you think of The Judge? Did you think it was good? Did you think it had good life lessons? Or did you think it was boring, dull, and 20 minutes too long, which is something I didn't mention in this review. This movie is probably 20 minutes too long, but that doesn't detract from the movie. I still have fun with the movie. Whatever it is, drop me a comment in the comments section below, and for more reviews on movies and TV shows, because I have only done one music review, and I have not done a video game review yet. Destiny is coming, I swear. I haven't played Destiny for about like 2 weeks now because of my school and job. I'm trying to balance out my schoolwork and my job, so it's hard to play Destiny. I'm probably gonna play tonight after I do some homework after work. So I'm gonna come home from work and do some homework and then try and play Destiny. Plus 2, I'm stuck on a hard level, which sucks because this is a game where you can't just do the campaign. But that's for another day. Leave me a comment. We'll see you later. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button.